5 people are hurt or dead, 2 hurt, and thousands were stranded on or near I-75.
That was the scene for 4 hours during this morning's commute just south of the Daniels Parkway exit in Lee County. Tonight, Florida Highway Patrol says a Honda, shown in red, was heading south on the interstate, and for some reason, it cut across the median into the northbound lanes. That's when it collided with a white SUV. The Honda, shown in red, was heading south on the interstate, as mentioned. For some reason, it cut across the median into the northbound lanes. That's when it collided with a white SUV. Troopers say the car spun around, ejecting 2 people, and a third car ran them over. The Honda burst into flames, killing the 3 inside. 2 others in the SUV survived and are now at Lee Memorial Hospital. NBC2's David Sutta is live on the interstate with their story. David?
Well, Craig, this is one of the worst kinds of accidents you can have, a head-on one, where 2 forces are moving at a high rate of speed and collide. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the NBC2 mass cam. This is where we are standing on Daniels Parkway, looking south towards Alico. You can see the traffic on the left-hand side. That's the northbound lanes. It's moving steady, but 12 hours ago, that was definitely not the case. Traffic on I-75 is typically backed up from time to time, but this morning a horrific accident brought traffic to a halt.
It was just bad. It was just bad. You know, it's something you don't want to see first thing in the morning.
What John Marquin saw is this 1992 Honda, yes, that's a Honda, cross over the median and slam head-on into a Hyundai SUV. 2 people are ejected onto the road, then run over by cars, according to the Florida Highway Patrol. 3 others in the Honda are trapped.
When we got up here, the car was on fire and come back around and looking for fire extinguishers, and by the time we got up there wasn't no hope for the fire extinguisher.
Despite their efforts, all 5 people in the Honda died.
There was none you could do, or none I could do.
And the 2 people in the Hyundai are in stable condition tonight. Around 10 a.m. this morning, authorities reopened I-75 4 hours after it closed, but the headaches, they continued into the afternoon. Southwest Florida's only backup artery, US 41, became overloaded, backing up traffic for miles.
It's chaos. They need to widen it out. It's just over-congested.
Florida Highway Patrol is trying to piece together what happened. A lack of light and fog are not being ruled out. However, a definitive answer will not be likely until 30 days. Investigators would also like to speak with whoever ran 2 of the victims over. Now, as strange as this may sound, the Florida Highway Patrol wants anyone that was headed northbound between Alico and Daniels Parkway around 6 a.m. this morning to check their car to see if they had any damage. You may have not realized that you ran over these people. At least that's what they're hoping at this point, to find some more information on this case. Reporting live in Lee County with photojournalist Aaron Oslin, David Sutta, NBC2.
Tonight, FHP has released a limited amount of information on the victims. We're told they're still trying to identify them, and it could be a while before they can tell us the names. Here's what we know so far. The 5 victims were all Guatemalan men. Police think they were construction workers on their way to a job when the accident happened. Police have identified the 2 victims who were thrown from the car. We've learned those men may have worked for Fort Myers Roofing Company earlier in the year, but we are not sure where they work right now. Police will not release any names until they've notified next of kin. The other 3 victims who were burned inside of the car have not been identified. Police will probably need dental records for that. Investigators are now trying to find family members, and they're asking for help. If you have any information, you can call Florida Highway Patrol 939-1800 or star FHP on your cell phone. The survivors of the accident are a father and son. The driver, 68-year-old Harvey Kasoff, live in Owing Mills, Maryland. He also has a home in Naples. We're told he is listed in good condition at Lee Memorial. His son, Mitch Kasoff, is also at Lee Memorial in fair condition. We have a picture of Mitchell when he was in college. He played basketball for the University of Maryland. He graduated in 1990. We spoke with some of Kasoff's neighbors in Naples today. They say they think Harvey Kasoff was driving his son to the airport when this accident happened this morning. We also spoke with Mitchell Kasoff's brother in Maryland. He talked with his family at the hospital and says his father and brother are doing as well as can be expected.